Welcome to this AI-generated video, where we explore the importance of fisheries data collection techniques. Gathering accurate data is essential for managing our marine resources sustainably. To get started, download the Kobo Collect app, only available on Android devices. Set up the server URL, username, and password using the general server, https://kc.kobotoolbox.org. We recommend that partners use a shared Kobo account username and password, instead of creating individual accounts for every data collector. Share your organization's username with Blue Ventures for access to the surveys. Then click to download these surveys on the app. A few important reminders when using the Kobo Collect app. 1. Make sure you have a reliable internet connection for smooth data syncing and automatic updates. 2. Ensure your device is charged, as data collection can take some time. 3. Verify you are using the correct form for data input to ensure consistency and accuracy. 4. Users must configure Auto Update in the app. You can set up Auto Update by going to Settings and Form Management. Start collecting data with the Kobo Collect survey forms by selecting Start New Form in the app. Then, select the survey form that you want to use. Complete the forms to the best of your ability. Then finalize and send the surveys when completed. Important reminder that when NEW names are added, they should be as distinct and unique as possible. Do not use the same name for two different people. When adding new species and local names, we require a photo to be submitted. We recommend that the photo has natural lighting, a white background, and only one individual per photo. The mouth should be closed and the fins spread. Measuring tape in centimeters is also helpful to include. Sometimes fishers will not sell all of their species individually. Instead, they will sell their species in a mixed bag containing multiple species. The blue circles represent your typical collection for a single species that includes the total weight, price, and count of that species. However, if you had a mixed bag containing two species A and B, for example, the data input would include total weight of both species A and B, the total price of A and B, and one count of A and one of B. Measurement type standardization is extremely important to consider when partners are using the landing profiling survey to examine size structure. Different measurement types are used for the various species groups. By using consistent measurement types for each group, we can ensure accurate data analyses and interpretation. Ideally, all measurements are recorded in centimeters. Ensure animals are laid flat with the body fully extended. Total length is the standardized measurement type used for the species groups: finfish, ray, shark, and eel. Total length is the length of a fish measured from the tip of the snout to the tip of the longer lobe of the caudal fin. It is a straight line measure, not measured over the curve of the body. Width of disc, also known as wingspan or disc size, is the measurement type used for the group ray. This group can also include skates. The disc width is the distance between the outermost tips of the pectoral fin. Mantle length is the measurement type used for the species groups octopus, squid, and cuttlefish. The mantle is a highly muscled structure that contains the gills, hearts, digestive system, and reproductive glands. Mantle length is measured from the midpoint of the eyes to the posterior tip of the body. Carapace width is the measurement type used for the species group crab. The carapace is the dorsal or upper section of the exoskeleton and functions as a protective cover over the cephalothorax in crustaceans. The carapace width is measured between the tips of the anterolateral angles, which is usually, but not always, the widest part of the carapace. Carapace length is the measurement used for species groups, shrimp and lobster. The carapace length is measured beginning at the forward edge between the rostral horns, excluding any soft tissue, and proceeding along the middle to the rear edge of the carapace. Shell length is the measurement type used for the species groups bivalve and gastropod. Shell length for bivalves refers to the widest distance roughly perpendicular to shell height from the anterior to posterior ends. The shell length of gastropods is taken from the apex of the shell to the base of the aperture or mouth. Total length is used to measure sea cucumbers. Lastly, the width or test diameter is the preferred measurement type for sea urchins. Friendly reminder to visit the Community Fisheries Data System Manual for more information.